This is from Autumn Shadow Path. Hi, I love your channel so much. Thank you. I have a few questions. Where do you live? I live in New Jersey. Where do you get most of your clothes, like Target, things like that? Do you speak any other languages? And if not, what would you like to learn? I would like to learn some French and Italian. You're also asking what kind of hair tools I use. Just my plastic and wooden wide tooth combs, as well as a very good wooden paddle brush that I like to use. And please do acting or modeling or something, because you are too otherworldly beauty not to share it with the world. Well, you're very sweet, thank you. Last question by her is the most ridiculous and embarrassing story of you being followed, stared, or harassed by guys when your hair is down. I have a lot of stories for that. When my hair was super long, I used to be paranoid of wearing it down in public and restaurants because I had a phobia someone would cut a huge chunk of it out. I actually have that sometimes too. I know, crazy, right? So it's not really that crazy, because sometimes I feel like that. Crazy story. Pretty much whenever my hair is down in public, it tends to grab attention, especially from guys, and they stare. The last time I went out to eat, this guy, he just kept staring at me, and it was very, very uncomfortable, and he was being very obvious about it too. I went to hang out with my friend a few days ago, and this guy started, I don't know if he was following us, but he was watching us walk by, and when we were out of his field of view, he would turn his head with us and watch us and look us right in the eyes as he was walking by and we were walking by. And there was another time the same day we moved somewhere else because it felt uncomfortable that he was watching us, and he walked by and looked right at me, and I went like this in front of my friend, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's looking right at us. And he was just staring at us, and my friend was like, oh my god, what's his problem? And I said that he probably is just hanging around the mall to stare at girls. That's the only thing I could think of, but it's just weird. Guys just like to stare. It's annoying. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of not really so much embarrassing, more of annoying and extremely creepy. And to me, it's like they're intimidating me with their eyes and stuff. And I don't like that. That's not cool. So if there's any guys watching, please don't do that to women. We don't like to be stared at. Please don't do that. Can you show a picture of when you were young? I'll link my hair growth journey into my description box, since that has a lot of pictures when I was little. By the way, today I ran out of my foundation powder, so I don't have any powder left. So I am not wearing any powder right now. That's why I look so shiny. So please forgive me for looking so shiny right now. It's not my face. It's the moisturizing oils and creams that I use on my face, since it's very, very dry. What's your original background, parents and grandparents, and how many siblings do you have? I'm an only child. I am Irish, Danish, English, German, French, and Italian. I think that's it. Why did you first start your channel? What did you expect from it? And finally, what is your experience in real life? Is it better than what you expected? Is it completely different or just as planned? I made my channel as something to do for fun, since I didn't really know anybody else on YouTube who had super, super sensitive skin like I do. And I wanted to start a channel to help girls to find makeup and skin creams that are very natural and good for their skin. And I have very sensitive skin. I can only wear very naturally made makeup, because if I just like buy makeup at a department store, it burns my skin. It's very painful. Like regular makeup that you see in like drugstores, department stores, big box places, they make my face hurt and give me a rash. So that was one of the reasons I started, to help other girls who have really sensitive skin like I do, since I thought I was the only one until I made my YouTube channel. And I know there's other girls out there who are in the same place as me with their really sensitive skin. And it's been amazing. I mean, if you told me that about 2.5 years since I started my channel, I'd have 30,000 subscribers, I would say you are crazy. That is insane. When I started, even getting to 5,000 was just major for me, and I made a vlog just thanking you guys for 5,000 subscribers. So 30,000 is just insane. So thank you guys for that. But no, I did not expect it to get how big it has gotten. I will continue to work really hard on my channel and make it the best that I can for you guys. It's something that I love. It's like a passion of mine. Yeah, it wasn't something that I planned on turning into a job, like a career, but it's kind of turned into that. But it's pretty much turned into that, and it was unexpected, a very happy surprise. P.S. I love your look, but I really like your past glow like I have now. It makes you look super natural and so young. You have a very unusual and romantic beauty. Oh, thank you. A Renaissance beauty maybe. Thank you. Love you. That was by Laura. Hi Laura. This question is by Redlocks. Hi Redlocks. My question, if you had to choose, would you rather shave all your hair off or be given 125,000 subscribers instantly, or start your hair journey all over again with as many subs as you have now? I would never ever shave all of my hair just for subscribers. I mean, if someone wants to subscribe to my channel, I would be happy if they did, and if they didn't, that's okay. I'm not going to shave my head to gain followers on my channel. That's not something I would do. I'd rather they just naturally come to my channel because they want to. But I think I would just want to keep growing my hair and have people come to my channel because they're genuinely interested in it. That was a very good question. Hi Steph, I have some questions. What is your favorite food? Probably potatoes or rice. I love my rice. Do you play a musical instrument? I actually don't. I used to play the clarinet and the flute in school. I play the drums a little bit, but I'm not really into playing instruments. I'm really bad at it. What was your favorite subject at school? That's so easy. My favorite subject was history. It was always history. I've always been fascinated by history, especially when I learned about the American Revolution. I thought that was just fascinating. That's just something about me you guys might not know. I love learning about history. Yesterday I was on YouTube watching a documentary about the Romanovs, about the Russian Revolution, and it was just fascinating, talking about Rasputin and Anastasia, and that their only son, who was the heir to the throne, he had a blood disease and he was very sick, and it was just a fascinating story about them that ended very badly for the family. If you're interested in history, I'd recommend learning about the Romanovs and the Tsar of Russia. It's just very fascinating. So I love historical things, just learning. By Adelina, and which celebrity would you like to be? I'm not really sure. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with myself and being myself. I think I would like to be Bono's wife. That would be amazing. Will you ever cut or style your hair differently? No, it'll always be long. I'll always keep it long. I'm probably going to grow it to at least mid-thigh length, and right now it's at my tailbone. But no, I won't be changing my hair. I've always wanted long hair ever since I was little, and I wore pants on top of my head, so I'll always have long hair and always cherish it. So nope, I won't be cutting my hair anything dramatically different. Did you ever go to college or university? If you would you go for something like hairstyling? I actually went to college for a little bit I was studying nutrition. I've always been into nutrition, but I did drop out and then I went to work. I didn't want going to college also mean going into crippling debt, really bad student debt, so I dropped out. I started working when I was 17, and I've been working ever since at different jobs. My last job I had for 4 years, and then I quit, and now I just do YouTube full time. I could always go back to college, maybe studying hairstyling. Before you ever went all natural, can you remember the brands of drugstore hair products you used? I used things like Suave, Pro V, Pantene. That's pretty much what I used. Do you believe everyone has a maximum hair length that they can achieve? Or do you think we could all achieve our length of hair? I think it all depends on your genes as well as how you take care of your hair. So it's really just you on the inside, your genes, and also what you do on the outside to take care of it. I do think everyone has a maximum hair length that they can achieve. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just going to keep growing it until I get to the length that I'm happy with, and then I'll keep trimming it every month. What was the longest your hair was as a kid? About here. Right here. Is YouTube your job, or do you also work part-time outside of YouTube from acting? I do go on auditions and go to New York sometimes for things like that, but YouTube is my job, and it's a job that I love and I'm really happy to have. It's just something that I cherish, and yes, it is my job, and it's a job that I love. What time of the year do you notice your hair grows the fastest? I'd say the summertime. I think the summertime it grows the fastest. Even though I hate summer and it's too hot. I cannot take the heat. I cannot take the heat. If you had to cut your hair short, what style would you pick? I don't want to cut my hair short. I would not cut my hair short. I would keep it long. But if I was forced, I would probably pick something at least down here. To me, that's as short as I would go, because I love long hair on myself. What was the longest you've been able to go without cutting your hair since it's in such good condition? The last time I cut my hair was March, and right now it's October 29th. So that was a pretty good span, and I just trimmed my ends about a week ago and cut off some little splits on the ends, but it was very little since I take very, very good care of my hair. What are the cheapest yet best ways to treat your hair when on a budget? Maybe just try using some cheap silicone-free conditioners. I think Suave has some. You could also just try using olive oil alone to moisturize your hair, or you could use something sulfate-free, maybe try that. Coconut oil, that's another great one. I do have many DIYs on my channel on my DIY hair care playlist. I will link it in the description box for you guys. It has many different recipes and just many ways to take care of your hair in ways that are not that expensive. They all range in different ways to take care of your hair, like your scalp, taking care of dandruff, or helping to grow your hair fast, helping to repair your hair, different things all over my DIY hair care playlist with many great options. I'd also recommend my rice water hair rinse. It's really cheap. It's just rice and water. It's super cheap. That's a very good hair rinse for strengthening the hair, and just it's really cheap. So that's something that I would highly recommend if you're on a budget. And I will be linking that in the description box for you guys too. What plays the biggest role in your hair growth, like what you eat, drink, scalp massage? I do believe taking care of yourself through food and sleep, generally taking good care of yourself, will show on your skin and your hair and just your outer beauty. So I would think that, and also oiling, are the biggest contributors to my long hair, but definitely something that you eat. I will be leaving in the description box some of my videos for what that I eat, and I hope you guys might like that. Have you tried a B vitamin complex or protein powder for hair growth? I do not take any supplements as far as pills. I do take a green powder that has chlorophyll and green algae. These are packed full of amazing nutrients for your hair. So I will link that in the description. I will link the video where I talk about that in the description box. It's very easy. It's like a supplement, except I just mix it into my water. That is all that I use as a supplement. I like to use food as my supplements, like oatmeal, that's very high in B vitamins. Bananas are really great. These are foods that I like to use as supplements. That's just something that I believe in. Let food be that medicine. And that was by Jen the Unknown. Hi. What kind of music do you listen to? Except U2. I was going to say U2, but you said except U2, so obviously I listen to them. I love the Beatles. I like the Who. I love classical music. I've loved classical music since I was a little girl, and I will always love classical music. And I remember in school when people would ask me, what music do you like to listen to? And I'd say like Mozart or Bach or something, and they would just look at me like I had 3 heads, like it's just the weirdest thing in the world. I like that kind of music. I like many different kinds of music, not just classical music. I love like pop music, like the stuff that's out today. I have so much music on my phone. I like Celtic music, like Irish music, but all kinds of music really. I'm pretty open to that. I've also been listening to a lot of Oasis recently. I really like Oasis, and very soon I'm going to be watching a documentary about them that recently came out called Supersonic, so I'm really looking forward to that. This is by Spiffy. Hi Steph, let me just say thanks for being one of the few people who inspired me to go vegan. That's great, congrats! I started last May and it has been great for me actually. I want to know your opinion on this trendy negative vibe people have towards vegans. I do agree with that. I do agree there is that negative vibe towards vegan. And when people ask you why you're vegan, what's your quickest response? And have a lovely week, Steph. Thank you. I hope you have a great week too. So I have had that in my life. As soon as you say you're vegan, which I don't really talk about, I don't really bring it up much, but if somebody asks me why I'm vegan or makes fun of me or looks at me funny, I just tell them the truth. I love being vegan. It makes my hair so healthy and long. It makes my skin glow, and one of the best things about it that I've noticed in my body is I have so much energy. It's just insane. Like, I mean, I eat lots of potatoes and rice and bananas. I'm all about the carbs. I mean, I'm not a salad girl. I need my carbs. So I love the fact that I can eat lots of hearty, delicious foods like oatmeal, rice, potatoes, and beans. And it's very filling because I used to count calories like crazy when I was younger in high school. I ate a lot of fatty foods such as cheese or whole milk, things like that I don't really have anymore. So I really like that. For me, going vegan has made it so easy to stay slim without trying at all. I mean, I can eat so many potatoes and I don't gain any weight. It's just amazing. So that's what I tell people. Being vegan keeps me slim without trying, and I love that. I don't count calories at all. I eat lots of carbs. I love fruit. Some of my favorite foods also happen to be vegan. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. Rice, beans. I love broccoli. These are the kind of foods that I just like, and I can eat so much of it without gaining any weight, and it's wonderful and very liberating when you're like, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat, and it's not like you have to pull back at all. I mean, of course it's wonderful to help the animals and the environment and everything, but usually if I notice if I say something like that, people kind of look at me funny, so I don't really like that. But the main reason that I am vegan is, like I said, it keeps me naturally slim without trying at all. I'm always eating. You guys see my Instagram, I'm always eating. With my Snapchat, it's a lot of food because I love to eat. I'm not a salad girl. I love the carbs. It doesn't matter that they don't like it. It matters that you like it and you're happy with the way that you eat. I don't want you to feel like you have to count your calories or anything. So I like being vegan because it just makes life a lot easier for me. And I just love to eat, and I can eat so much without gaining weight. So that's what I say. It just keeps me slim without trying. Some questions you guys are asking, like how old am I, or my religion, questions about relationships. I'm just gonna not really answer those kind of questions because that's something that's very, very personal to me, and I'd like to just keep it to myself, and I hope you guys can understand. That's just what I would like to do, and I hope you guys can understand. Let me just take my hair down. I'm a little bit cold, and the nice thing about my hair is it's like a blanket whenever I'm cold. There we go. I think I've answered most of the questions, it looks like. I mean, there's just so many questions, and I'm doing the best I can to get to all of them, but I didn't expect so many questions, you guys. You guys are amazing. So far I have, on my Q&A Ask Me Anything video, 238 questions. I was expecting at the most like 50, so 238. That is just incredible. You guys are amazing. So thank you for all your questions. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. I hope that I could answer all of your questions the best that I could. And if I missed some of your questions, I'm really sorry, but I did not want this video to be an hour long. And I answered as many questions as I could without getting really, really personal about them. So I hope you guys could enjoy this video and understand me not answering all the questions that are really personal. I love you guys, and I hope I see you again next Sunday. Bye!